depreciates the value of luxury. Personally, I won't allow up with me. 15 in sack bundles is 150. You just had to be there. The money would come quickly. Very obedient with the cake. Cause I'm the ingredients in the cake. One place you'll never see me is by the Jake. Big cigars, martinis by the lake. Boss, still get 100 by the face. My connect still.
Twitter Spaces. We're doing this twice a week. We like to give everyone about 7 to 8 minutes to join. Yesterday, we started it with a verb. Thanks for joining if you tuned in. I am Emerson Kennedy. We saw a bunch of tweets that said caffeine has a voice. No, that is not caffeine's voice. Listen, don't get me in trouble. This is Emerson Kennedy hosting these caffeine Twitter Spaces. We're trying to get the best guests, give you insight to their community and what they represent on caffeine. Yesterday, we had a verb. Today, we have another great guest, good friend of mine, one of the most popular battle rappers in the world, the most entertaining, maybe the most skilled, and every time he tweets, he seems to go viral, and he seems to remind me about it every time too. Daylyt is joining us today. Let me bring him up here. We'll talk with him for about 30 minutes. The format of this is knowing what is going on in Daylyt's life, what he's looking forward to. And so we'll just talk to him individually for a while. Then at the end, we'll open it up to see if anyone has questions. We do have some canned questions for him, but we appreciate you listening. We appreciate Daylyt for joining, and even Mike P's in the building. Okay, let me bring him up here. Quill, you are now a co-host of this, so you can bring up anyone to speak if you'd like to. But I know we want to clear the paint for you and let you talk. How you doing, man? Thanks for joining us.
I'm good. What's good, okay?
I'm good, man. How's life? You got a whole new event you're looking forward to here that's kind of creating its own lane. How you feeling about it?
I'm extremely excited. Get to try some new things out. I'm technically still retired because this is not like a battle rapper, it's an exhibition. So I'm technically still retired. But
Daylyt, we're not doing that. You say you're technically still a PG on URL too.
I am technically. I'm technically still a rookie too in battle rap. You have more battles than me, URL based. So technically still a rookie. Yeah, so I'm super excited about that. I actually real excited about that. I'm pretty much already done with my material. I think it's just fine tuning from here on out. But and it's a big stage battle, and it's a stage that's bigger than all the stages that we've seen in battle rap.
Is that right? In LA?
Yeah, it's a humongous stage, maybe 10,000 people.
Oh, I had it confused. I thought it was Los Globos. It's at the Globe.
Yeah, it's that shit is madness in there.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. Here's a popular one I was getting off of Reddit and Twitter. How the hell do you live up to the last time we saw you on URL?
That Daylyt wasn't even really that good.
Why do you say that?
Man, I was rapping about space and galactical planets and shit. The only thing that makes that Daylyt good was that was the first time people actually sat there and listened to me. I've done that hundreds of times in my career, just people don't listen.
And is that what's going to happen in this King Bow?
Of course.
What's the give me the idea you have about preparing for this battle? I know you always have themes to your rounds and what you want to get accomplished.
So one of the things about me and my career is if you look at my entire timeline, right? I've never found something that worked and stuck with it. So when Rich Dollar's Daylyt popped up, I'm like, yo, I gotta beat that one. And I did it. I gave him the Chilla Jones Daylyt. Then that one, I gave him the Clips. You like the twerk, that that type of Daylyt. Then, after that, another one and another one. So I think going into these type of events and these type of battles, my only competition is the last time they saw me. So when I prepare for these battles, I don't even care who's in front of me. I'm preparing for the Daylyt Tay-Rock. I got a 30 that nigga clear. So that's my perspective from the battle aspect of it.
And you spoke a little bit about, and it's kind of on the same theme as what Verb said yesterday. Some of the new guys have this copy and paste
Yeah,
style.
I posed. It's crazy
Um,
because I posed a question about that the other day, and it was Twitter, and my question was, is battle rap exciting to y'all, or have it become redundant? And to answer that question, I already have the answer to the question, but I just wanted to see if the culture would answer the question. So, what I feel has happened in battle rap is myself, via me, Averb, Hollow, and everybody from that era, pretty much the hardwood classics of battle rap, all the older niggas.
Mhm.
We came from an era to where we were MCs before we were battle rappers. We were all trying to get music deals, and battling was just the
Yeah.
way to prove that you were better than the next MC. So we were cut from a specific type of hip hop cloth, which in that era, different was the motto. Like, yo, I'm not like you. I'm better than you, but I'm nothing like you. That was the goal that we had. Like, yeah, we had influences and inspirations from certain things, but to be different was the goal. In
Hmm.
today's term, a lot of the battle rappers are fans. They're fans of what was done, and they go home and they be like, I'm gonna practice this, and then I could do it. And now there's so many small leagues and smaller leagues where you could just get booked for the fuck of it, and they try out their favorite moves that they favorite did. And now
Hmm.
it's copy and paste, like what works. And also too, like, throughout the many years, the format changed. Like we grew up in the era where the crowd had to be quiet. You couldn't even react. Like you was actually an idiot if you said something in the background while the person was rapping. In today's time, you got the hype man. You got people that come to the battle just to be the hype man so they could possibly make it the world star or whatnot. So in that era, it became like what do you call it? Like a template. Like if you
Hmm.
use this specific template, this template creates a reaction, and then the reaction creates a moment or whatnot. So now, we got the 1, 2, 3, 4 haymaker, something, 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 headshot, or not even a template, or not even that, even deeper than that. Battle rap has a specific type of template, and here's the template: I killed you, 1 bar. I killed you again, 2 bar. I stabbed you after I killed you, 3 bar. And the 4th bar, what I did to your girl. That's the
And you're
template.
not, and you're not satisfied with that.
No one's satisfied with that. People.
Can I let me bring this up, because do you think that's battle rap or that's rap in general? Because of the internet making the world
Yeah,
smaller,
no, that's everything.
rap used to be more regional, and now that everyone sounds like styles from the South or sounds from like trap or drill, don't you think that's everything in
And
rap? I
that's
always
every
kind of
it's
believed
the
that. Like,
whole it's
go ahead.
the whole hip hop space, like, from the mumble rap to mumble battle rap. Like, it's like, yo, we took something worked. All right. One thing I learned about the music industry, and shouts out to, my camp, shouts out to Punch, and Punch kind of explained this to me. He was like, how the things work in the industry is, if something works, they do it. Why not do something that works? AI did the crossover. We was all at the gym doing crossovers. Hot Sauce did the around the back, through the legs, and hezzies and shit. We was all at the fucking park doing the shit. So when something works, people do it. That's just what it is. So the perception is that this stuff is working, and the people that's watching it and it feels like it's working, they doing it. So I don't fault nobody. Um, Shouts out to Sheed and Paz, because those are two of the most different individuals in the world. And
100%.
and I could use them as example. Passwords is ultra nice and has always been ultra nice. Sheed is a not a new nigga, but in the world's eyes, he's a newer person. And he
Yeah.
sounds nothing like no one else. And think about, both of them are dope, but they are completely different.
Yeah.
And that's what makes battle rap to me. Now, no disrespect to the people on the app, no disrespect to the up and coming people, but I could get on the app and scroll down the last 15, 20 battles and be like, I heard this already over and over and over and over.
Yeah. How do you decide, rap? I've always kind of believed that sometimes the biggest critics of rap are the generation before of rap,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah.
How do you decide whether it's just progression and this is how things evolve, or you're like, this is kind of a corrupt system,
So you always got the old head on the porch that's, man, back in my days, we used to, you always got that. And don't get me wrong, like, when I was a young nigga, I used to look at them type of niggas too. Like, man, shut the fuck up, old head. You don't know what you talking about until you become the old head.
Yeah.
And you like, oh shit. Back in my days, and now you that nigga on the porch telling the next generation back in their days. So I say this to this culture. The reason why we haven't become those old heads because we still playing the game. And we still winning. Like, if Dominique Wilkins tells Ja Morant what to do, like, Ja Morant could be like, nigga, you don't play basketball, you wash. So I don't have to listen to you. You don't play in today's game. The old heads from that, like, Cassidy's still in the league. Like, let's really think about it.
Still putting up 30.
He's still Cassidy cooking niggas with hook shots. Let's be honest. Like, let's put it in basketball terms. If it's basketball, Cassidy is doing hook shots and niggas really can't really beat him.
In high shorts.
He's doing hook shots in high shorts. He's dribbling like Bob Cousy and them, and niggas cannot fuck with him. So,
you make a good point because I try to never critique battle rap where it's going. I'm just like, it's organic. I appreciate the influence it has. People are mimicking the people they grew up off of. But I will say, you noted to me that when Suge and Verb battled recently, I'm like, oh, this is that feel of two distinct styles.
Exactly. Suge does not sound like nothing of today, right? Mm-hmm. It's like, oh shit. Yeah, battles are dope, but that feeling is what battle rap's supposed to feel like. Yeah. All right, so imagine this, right? This is what's happening. I'm gonna put this in a metaphor that everybody can understand. Imagine playing Street Fighter and everybody can throw Hadoukens. Everyone. Dalsum, Gaios, Sagat, and Bison, Zangief, everyone can throw Hadoukens. That's pretty much what's happening in battle rap right now. Like, so how do you pick a character? Like, you got to be able to decipher the move list, and everybody has found a typical down forward punch. Like, all right, I'm gonna just down forward punch. I'm gonna spam the move as much as we can, and that's kind of what's happening. But like I said, man, like how you make a name for yourself in this game, and you make a name to where you cannot. Well, not to cut myself off, but I'm gonna be in my surf bag, and I'm gonna jump to a whole another subject. Let's take Easy the Block Captain. One of the most original is new niggas that we've seen today. And look at his progression. Mm-hmm. His progression is madness. And it's because he sounds like nothing out.
Yeah. Agreed. Let me get some opinions from you, but you can't dodge these questions.
Now, go ahead.
What's your best performance?
Best performance. I'm gonna exclude the rock battle. I'll take that out of it. Okay. Because majority of people would point to that. I would say overall, does it have to be 3 rounds or could it be a 1 rounder?
No, your call.
Me versus Quest McCody.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
Tour is in the works. Shouts out to my guy Absol. I most definitely will be on tour with my guy Absol. Scissor Tour is going up as of right now. I might hit a few of those dates. I got a lot. I got a lot to play, and then I still have the big battle with King Bao, who is a very big known person in his league. Also, me versus New Jersey Twerk is locked in. We
Whoa,
just
whoa,
figured
whoa, whoa! You
on
can't just
the
announce that like that, can you?
Yes, I can. Me
Okay.
versus New Jersey Twerk is locked in 100%, and we are just figuring out: are we gonna do it on Gnome or Summer Madness, whatever makes the most sense.
Crazy.
Other than that, I want to most definitely lock in maybe 2 more battles of the year. I'm not sure who. Um, I most definitely want to venture into this one African lead that just popped off. Well, not just popped off. They've been working, but they reached out to me, so I'm gonna most definitely get down there to Africa to do that. And one of the reasons why I want to get down there to Africa and really jump in the African leagues is because I just did my settlement for my Drake Light Skin Albums Masters, and I was rewarded some land out there in Africa. So I most definitely want to put those two together since I'm going to be out there a lot more starting 2025, 2026.
Amazing. I'm gonna hit you with some rapid fire questions really quick,
Run
and
it.
then we'll bring some people up if you want to speak with them.
Yeah, for sure.
Everyone wanted to know the best line you've wrote in a battle.
The best line that I've wrote in the battle.
Not a lot to choose from. You got a lot of filler.
I think I have the least amount of filler in battle rap. Um, I would have to say I would have to go with a popular. Well, the best line I ever wrote and the best one to me had to been "I'm a little teapot."
Really?
That was my favorite line ever, bro.
More than rock paper scissors, Captain America.
No, rock paper scissors. It hit. I'm a little teep. I mean, rock paper scissors hit. Captain America just was way beyond its time. But I'm a little teapot. That shit shook the building, bro. It shook. It shook the building, bro. Back like Drake, Drake was in the little VIP shit throwing hat. Drake did the Rex, bro. Drake literally threw his hat like Rex, bro. Bullshit you not. Shit was epic, bro.
Like, who is one of the most underrated battlers?
Most underrated battlers
Yes.
of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Preferably
Preferably active, but you can if it's all time, you can do that too.
Underrated battlers of all time. Newborn.
Really? Because the influence?
Newborn, one of them niggas, bro. He's always been one of them niggas. He's always been in the mix. I just think like he just got caught. All right, so you know how like a lot of the dope MCs, like let's say like the Red Cafes, the Saigons, the Corey Guns, like these niggas are amazing. But like when the new era of hip hop like merged in, they kind of got like swallowed by the new era of hip hop. So I kind of look at Newborn like that. Like he's one of them dudes and lyrically amazing, if not just as good as any one of us. It's just when social media hit and your presence and everything outside of the ring, he didn't really adapt to it.
Understood.
And in regards to Active too, Active is most definitely a super underrated MC. And it's the same thing that I've told Active our entire life. Act, this shit is WWF, bro. Like if you want to be real, you can be real outside of battle rap. But when you're in battle rap, you have to be a character. You have to get more like you have to be your name. You have to get more active in the culture. You have to be in so and so group. You got to do so and so blog. You got to go on a promo run for yourself of just being the character. I was like, yo, act. And this is, you can ask him this. I told him this. I'm like, my nigga, if you had a Easy E Jerry curl, you would take off. Niggas like, yo, that nigga's an actual game. He looks like a game banger.
Yeah, there's
There's
I
a
remember.
stereotype. You get what I'm saying? Like Geechee didn't beat Lux because Geechee was better. Geechee beat Lux because he had old dog braids in Los Angeles.
It's the look, huh?
He had the look.
I will say I got 30'd by Loso on that Mook and Tay Rock card, and Surf pulled me aside, and my hair was a crazy color, and he's like, "EK, everyone's commenting on how terrible your hair is." He's like, "Keep that, bro." keep
Yo,
dyeing that shit all types of colors.
bro, look, you could be Rodman, run it. Like it's you might take the loss, but like there's all right, you EK, think about this. You lost all those battles, whatever battle niggas say you lost, and you hear talking from the caffeine app. You won.
Debatable.
You you won. You won. None of them other niggas got your position. You won. So
Hey,
what I'm saying is like you are talking to the people in office. You know winning means one thing and numbers mean another. You know this. So
that's the first piece of advice you ever gave me. It was like 10 years ago. We were at an event and you're like, don't worry about winning.
I tell everybody that don't worry about winning. It's the numbers, man. Like the numbers, like these social media apps and companies and branding and all that shit. They look at your reach. They look at numbers. They just go, I don't give a fuck if you doo-dooed. I don't care what you did. That shit got numbers. We running it. So and this shit is number based. All of it, everything we do in today's time is number based. We're in the matrix, ones and zeros. So the more you can rack up them numbers, the more you gonna stay in demand. Verb talked about it yesterday. Who do you want to be? Fucking Chef Trez 15-0 or Verb 1-5 or 1-20. You
Do
gotta go
you
with Verb.
like give me some thoughts about caffeine? What has that changed about battle rap? How are people benefiting because of the caffeine presence? Give me some open thoughts about it.
I honestly think what caffeine has brought to battle rap to me was it brought a branding label. Like battle rap had this, oh, it's battle rap, it's rugged, it's kind of just underground, it's still dirty. What caffeine did to me was how like backyard fighting got branded by UFC. That's kind of what caffeine did. It's like, oh, it's caffeine, like it's kind of elegant now. It's you take something, you go, pretty, very swell. Like it's kind of that. Like it brought it brought like a richer element. And I ain't gonna lie, for a nice period of time, I pulled up to a few of the caffeine events in LA, and I was like, this shit dope. Niggas pulling up in Benzes and look, caffeine. Only thing y'all was missing from that era was a red carpet.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
Yeah.
All we needed was a red carpet with some fake interviewers out there. So Tay-Rock, how was the battle? Blah, blah, blah. He should have had the red carpet with Hip Hop Is Real, Uncle Raw, and all them niggas interview. All it was missing was a red carpet. But
It's
I
true.
ain't gonna lie. I pulled up to the event. Geechee put up in the Benz. Nigga Tay-Rock was in the BM. So and so was in the Bentley truck. I was like, yo, battle rap looking crazy.
Yeah, those LA events were kind of nuts because sometimes PAs would work those sets and they don't know the people in the area. And we had like celebrities pulling up to there. I got pulled aside a lot on the caffeine set and being like, "Hey, this so and so is at the door. He says he's like big in LA. Should we let him in?" And there was like a number of times where I'm like, "Yeah, let that person in, or they can shut down this event."
Yo, for real, Tookie Williams is outside. What do we do?
Yeah,
Man, you better let that nigga in here.
What do you want to see more of? If you're being brutally honest with caffeine, what do you want to see more of?
To be honest, man, I know caffeine has the means to do so. So what I think, and I think this could take it to the next level. But caffeine needs to take champions under their wing. The whole champions, take them under their wing and create champions as a Grammy committee.
Like an award show?
And then create the Battle Rap Grammy Award Show every year. It's auditorium based. We sit down, everybody tuxedo. You come up, and so and so battle of the year. Boom, boom, boom. You come to the stage, get your little Grammy trophy. Like that. That would take it to the next level. That's something that I think should happen at this point because battle rap is doing enough numbers to do that.
Copy that. We're at 40 minutes. Thanks to Daylyt for tuning in. Everyone that has tuned in again. This is not the voice of caffeine. This is Emerson Kennedy hosting these caffeine Twitter spaces. We get a lot of